I'm Dan.
I'm Lewis.
We're the Ragamuffins, and we're at Burn It Down Festival, joined by Pete and Harvey from the award-winning Graphic Nature.
Hello.
We've got to address the elephant in the room to start with, and it's not Harvey's new haircut. How does it feel to be recognised as award winners within the scene?
I don't know.
Best breakthrough album. Is it still not sunk in?
I just didn't think it was possible. I didn't think people cared enough to win that.
Yeah, it's cool though. It's sick. Like, it feels good that people do care enough to vote for us. Like, yeah. So that first album's special for us, I think. So,
I reckon we're an industry plant.
I think so.
I've been saying this for so long, honestly.
And we are up there with the gods of plants.
So the new album,
Yeah.
absolutely brilliant. I think
Thank you.
all of us just can't stop listening to it. Is there any sort of like background or like stories or anything that you've got from like the writing process or the recording of the album?
I mean, it was mostly you. So
I mean, like vocally, like lyrically, there's a lot of. There's
everyone
stories
knows
to
about that shit.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the recording process.
The recording
and
process.
how we went to Argos to buy a set of DJ decks.
Yeah, that's a good story actually. So we're like pretty heavy on the splice sample stuff, but on this album we wanted to try and make some like the DJ scratches a bit more like our own thing. So me and Harv were like in the studio that night and we were like, fuck it, let's just buy some like DJ decks, like the cheapest ones we can find, and try and like record some of the scratches ourselves. And we had a look on Argos where I was at the studio. I was like, oh fuck, you can get them like 150 quid.
For some reason I'm picturing one of those kids ones that just goes... No, it's like
it was
animal
pretty
voices
much
and
that.
stuff.
DJ.
Yeah, pretty much. And then there was an Argos in a Sainsbury's down the road. We fucking got it, and we spent most of the night just learning how to scratch terribly. Like, it's really hard.
It's fun though.
Really, it's fun, but it's fucking hard.
There's definitely an art to it.
Yeah, for sure. It looks easy, but it's not.
We got there in the end.
Yeah.
Sick.
That's the main thing.
Yeah, that's it.
We touched on Harvey's lyrics a minute ago. How does it feel sort of... You've always tried to put a message through, but sort of being genuine and speaking about the message of mental health and struggles and things. How does it feel as Graphic Nature are growing, you're playing to bigger and bigger audiences? Mm-hmm. How does it feel just sort of continuing to convey that message? Does it become any more difficult to do for you? Or
No.
Or does it make it easier
I
in a way?
It's easier... I don't know. It's the same. It hasn't changed. It's like, even if I'm in a good mood, I'm always going to talk about it. But it's hard to like... This is going to sound awful. It's hard to stay like that mental health focused all the time, because like I'm either down or I'm like really up and like we're going to have a good time. And sometimes when it's like I'm in a really good mood, sometimes it's like, oh, I don't want to talk about this shit today, but like you have to. So it's the same. I don't really know what else to say, but yeah, we just like with any set that we do, there'll always be a bit. And Pete's like, oh yeah, I've got a little bit here where you can say something, and it chops and changes. So this time it's just at the end instead of midway through.
I think even if you're not in that place, there will be people in the crowd that connect with your music that feel like, I understand why you're saying that. And so sort of bring it up a little bit. So you guys have done your fair share of festivals now. Like we've seen you in many sets. What makes Burn It Down like a special event, a special festival?
I think it's just a fun vibe. Like, having just watched Grove Street, like people fucking crowd surfing on like pizza slices, there's inflatables everywhere. It's just like it's just a good time, isn't it?
Kind of reminds me of like a mini Warped Tour, like with the way that people are acting. It's like sun's out. Like last time we played, it was pissing down with rain. Yeah. So to have like a sunny day and inflatables,
it's
is
good
quite
vibes.
fun.
Good vibes.
Summer vibes.
You mentioned Grove Street there. Are there any other bands on the lineup this weekend that you're excited to check out?
No, I'm joking. Who's playing? Space Cowboy?
Yeah, see Space Cowboy. The problem with us is that it's quite a drive to get here, so we're probably going to play and then fucking shoot. So
I think we're staying for like an hour or so.
Yeah.
But Black Gold, See Space
Black
Cowboy,
Gold,
Cauldron.
See Space Cowboy. Yeah, all of those lot.
I think Spitting Teeth were meant to be playing, but they pulled out.
Yeah, would have been excited to see them.
Yeah. I don't know.
There's a lot of bands on the lineup.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's lots that we'd enjoy. We're not going to be here for long enough, unfortunately.
Yeah.
So
that's a shame.
Yeah, it's a shame. It is a shame.
We'll enjoy it all for you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Do it.
So you guys have played in a little bit. Have you got any sort of pre-show rituals that you sort of do before every single set?
Yeah, you've got to poo.
Got to poo, and then once you've done that, you got to tell them.
That's it. You just got to prepare to be told.
Poo and tell.
Poo and tell. Yeah,
It's like a show and tell, but kind of weirder.
Yeah, you definitely can't show them.
Yeah.
I don't know what we do. That's it, and we
Just go tell them. Just got to tell them tonight, boys.
put the hot clothes on and just sit there sweating for half hour.
Yeah.
And then get ready to play.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's not too
Well,
bad.
whatever you do, it works. So
Thanks.
We
Having
just
a
wing
go.
it.
Trying.
You've seen you play like countless times.
Yeah.
For anyone that hasn't seen you play, what can people expect from a Graphic Nature show?
Like the record, but live. Probably.
I mean, you're not wrong.
I don't know. That question's always throws me because I'm like, I don't know.
Raincoats and Nike Air Max.
Yeah.
And
No singing.
yeah,
Just
no singing,
shouting.
just shouting. That's what you can expect.
pure energy. I'd
Yeah.
say.
Oh, and
Yeah.
sometimes if you watch Matt while you're playing, he'll pull a silly face.
Yeah, he'll mew.
That's-
He'll do
that's
a bit of
quite good.
mewing, which is cool.
He tries to like break our character almost, but
I've never noticed that
really-
before. I'll have to keep an eye.
Just
out
watch him
for that.
tonight.
It's
He'll-
a, it's a
he'll
new
do
thing.
it.
It's a new thing.
yeah,
Nice.
it's just who can make anyone laugh on stage.
Yeah.
I mean, last time we were here, Charlie busted my eye open with his bass head thing. So hopefully that doesn't happen again tonight, but it
Slightly
could.
bigger stage.
It could. Who knows?
Yeah.
Well, Harvey knows us. He's been on our podcast before.
Yes.
We love to just talk about any kind of music, new, old. If there's an album that both of you could recommend right now, what would it be?
Well, you've got one that you love at the moment, don't you?
Yes, I do. I've forgotten the name of it. Bear with. What you listen to?
Me?
Yeah.
Go on, you do
Go
yours.
on. F1 Trillion. Post Malone. What a fucking album. 10 out of 10. No skips. Which is,
Nice.
I can't really say that about Sabrina's new album. There was a couple
Calling out
skippers.
Sabrina.
There was a couple
She
skips.
watches, you know.
I hope so.
Yeah.
I hope so.
I don't think there's an album that I've listened to in full for a long time. Like, I just listen to playlists and shit now, to be honest. Like, this singular song and stuff. Yeah. I'm not a very good music fan at the moment, to be honest.
Well, thank you guys for joining us.
That's all
We
good.
hope the
Cheers.
set
Thanks for having
is a splendid one once again.
Yeah, we'll see.
Um,
I hope so.
Keep an eye out for Graphic Nature. 404.
Yeah.
Sick.
Wow.